Good morning, everyone. Welcome back. I have a nice, well-rounded flow for you this morning. We're going to get the body moving, start to build up some good energy, and just put ourselves in a better position for a nice, positive day ahead. So, we're going to get started at the top of our mats. So just come to a nice standing position, maybe to take a little rock forwards and backwards on the feet, maybe a little side to side. Relax the shoulders and just stand really firmly into the earth and begin to watch your breath. And just starting to bring your breath to a nice steady rhythm. And we're going to start moving straight away. So on your next inhale, raise the arms up and overhead and bring the palms to touch. And as you exhale, just bring them down in front of the chest. Twice more like that. So inhale, reach the arms up, bring the palms together, look up. Exhale, hands come down, relax the shoulders. Last one, inhale, reach the arms up, bring the palms to touch. And this time as you exhale, bring your right hand down your right thigh, left arm comes up and over as you side stretch to the right side. Inhale, come back through center, palms together. And then exhale, other side, so left hand comes down, right arm up and over, side stretch. Inhale, come back through center, interlace the fingers and press the palms up, relax the shoulders down as you exhale. Inhale here, lengthen the sides of the body. And then exhale, just take a stretch over to the right side. Try to keep shoulders in line with each other. Inhale through center and exhale over to the left. Inhale back through center and then exhale, cactus out the arms, push the chest forward. Inhale, reach back up. Again, exhale, bend the elbows, open the chest, look forward and up. Inhale, reach it back up. Last one. Exhale, cactus the arms. Inhale, reach back up, palms touch this time, and then exhale, hinge from the hips to soften forward into your fold. Give the knees a little bit of a shake or a bend, let the head shake yes and no, just release any tension. And then from here we'll inhale, sweep the arms up and overhead, once again bring the palms to touch. Exhale the hands down in front of the chest, relax the shoulders and separate the feet so they're about hip width. We're going to take our weight onto our left foot, lift the right foot up and bend the knee so the knee is in line with the hip. Just give the foot a little circle, one way and then the other. Just starting to wake up through the ankles and the feet. Keep the shoulders relaxed and strong in the legs. Inhale, reach the arms up, separate the hands. And then as you exhale, take a big step back with your right foot. So we're coming into high lunge. Inhale, reach the arms up. And then as you exhale, sink the hips, relax the shoulders. As you inhale from here, make your hands into fists. And then as you exhale, just circle the wrists as you bring the hands down by your sides. So legs stay strong exactly as they are. On your next inhale, circle the wrist the other way and bring them all the way back up. As you exhale, hands come down, frame the front foot. And then as you inhale, you're stepping your left foot back to meet your right, so you're coming to a plank position. Keeping a straight line with the body, we're just going to rock forwards and backwards here. So we're starting to really engage the core. Really stay strong in the arms, press the floor away, and you're just rocking forwards and backwards on the toes. Take one more inhale, and then exhale, send the hips up and back into your downward facing dog. Just start to pedal through the feet, bend through the knees, walk out through the heels and roll the shoulders back. Focus on your breath, find that steady rhythm. And then on your next inhale, look up to the hands. As you exhale, walk your hands all the way back to your feet, so you're in a forward fold at the back of your mat. Take a few deep breaths here, just allow the head to be heavy. Bend the knees as much as you need to, relax the shoulders. On your next inhale, small bend into the knees and we're rising up through standing, bring the palms to touch, up and overhead. As you exhale, just bring the hands down in front of the chest, separate the feet so they're about hip width apart. And then we're going to take our tree pose. So taking your weight onto your left foot, the sole of your right foot either comes to the ankle, the shin or the thigh, so above or below the knee. You want your hip bones to be facing forward and your knee comes out towards the right side, so try not to twist towards the right. Find something in front of you that you can focus on. And then just really try to ground down through that left foot. On your next inhale, bring the knee back through center, try not to drop the foot. Then as you exhale, we're going to take a big step forward with the right foot. I'm wobbling here, so it's fine if you do as well, coming back into our high lunge. Inhale, reach the arms up, separate the hands. Exhale, sink into the hips here. On your next inhale, keeping the hips nice and central, we're going to straighten through the front leg. And then exhale, just bend the knee, lunge back forward. We're going to do this twice more with the breath. So inhale, straighten. Exhale, lunge forward. And last one, inhale, straighten. This time, exhale, lunge forward and plant the palms, frame the front foot. Inhale, pull the right hip back. And exhale, slowly soften forward over that leg. So you're finding a fold, kind of a pyramid pose here. So let the head be heavy, relax the shoulders, really try and feel into that stretch. Take one more round of breath. And then as you inhale, slowly lift the head up, come onto fingertips. Exhale, bend the knee, plant the palms. As you inhale, step your left foot up to meet your right, slide the palms to your shins, flat back position, and exhale, slowly soften forward. Inhale, rise up through standing. Bring palms to touch, look up towards the thumbs, and exhale, hands down in front of the chest. Separate the feet so they're about hip width apart, and then we're going to take that flow on the other side. So this time lifting your left foot up, bring the knee in line with the hip. Circle the ankle one way and then the other, trying to keep your balance. Shoulders stay relaxed. Take one more inhale here. And then as you exhale, stay strong in that right leg. We're going to step the left foot all the way back to our high lunge. Inhale, reach the arms up. And exhale, separate the hands, relax the shoulders. Inhale here. And exhale, see if you can sink the hips a little bit more without the knee passing the ankle. On your next inhale, make the hands into fists. And exhale, roll the wrists all the way down. Try and keep really strong in the legs. On your next inhale, we're rolling the wrist the other way, reaching all the way back up. As you exhale, hands are going to come down and they're framing the front foot. Inhale, we'll step it back to plank. And as you exhale, we're keeping a straight line with the body. This time, again, option to stay still. Otherwise, we're going to come into toe taps. So as you inhale, tap your right foot off the mat. Exhale, bring it back through center. Inhale, left foot off the mat. Exhale, back through center. And just keep this going. You can find your own pace. Try to stay really strong in the legs, and the lower belly is drawing up and in. Try to press the floor away, just one more round on each side. And then when you've done that, make your way back to your downward facing dog. Again, just take a few rounds of breath here, any small movements that you need to. On your next inhale, you're looking up to the hands. And as you exhale, you're walking the hands all the way back to the feet to come into that forward fold at the back of your mat once again. So letting the head hang heavy, taking any movements into your fold that feels nice. On your next inhale, small bend into the knees to rise up through standing, bring palms to touch. Exhale, hands down in front of the chest, relax the shoulders and separate the feet hip width. So we're coming into our tree pose on the other side, so rooting down through the right foot. Sole of the left foot comes to shin, ankle or thigh. So again, above or below the knee, try to push the knee out to the side and keep the hip points forward. Relax the shoulders and find that thing in front of you that you can focus on. Keep lifting up through the crown of the head, so nice tall spine. Allow yourself to really root down through that right foot. Notice how this feels in the body. On your next inhale, without dropping the foot if you can, we'll bring the knee back through center in line with the hip. And as you exhale, we'll take that big step forward, coming into our high lunge. A little bit more stability there for me this time. Inhale, reach the arms up, and exhale, separate the palms, relax the shoulders. On your next inhale, we're going to straighten through the front leg, keep the hips nice and steady. As you exhale, bend the front knee once again, coming back into your lunge. Twice more, inhale, straighten. Exhale, lunge forward. Last one of those, inhale, straighten the leg. And then exhale, bend the front knee, bring the hands down to frame the front foot. As you inhale, pull that left hip back, and then exhale, soften forward. So allow the head to be heavy once again. Keep pulling back with the left hip so you're not twisting the hips open towards the right side. Relax the shoulders. And just give yourself a few moments here to sink into this pose. Take one more round of breath. And then on your next inhale, slowly lift the head up. As you exhale, bend the front knee. Inhale, step your right foot up to meet your left. Slide the palms to the shins, flat back position, halfway lift. Exhale, softening forward into your fold. Inhale, reach up through standing, bring palms to touch. This time as you exhale, send your right hand back, left hand forward, hips stay central, coming into a twist of the upper body. Inhale, back through center, palms touch. Exhale, left hand back, right hand forward, but pull that left hip forward. Inhale, come back through center, bring palms to touch. Exhale, softening forward into your fold. Inhale, flat back position, halfway lift, lengthen the spine. Exhale, fold, plant the palms and step it back to a plank position. Find a straight line with the body. Inhale here, holding nice and strong. And then exhale, just send your hips up and back to a downward facing dog. So we're going to flow between the two with the breath. Inhale, rock it forward to plank. And exhale, send the hips up and back, downward facing dog. Inhale, coming forward, shoulders over wrists. Exhale to your downward facing dog. Take a few deep breaths here. And then on your next inhale, raise your right leg up to the sky, come to your three-legged dog. As you exhale, we're going to shift forward to plank and bring your right knee to your left elbow. Inhale, extend the leg up and back. Exhale, right knee to left elbow. Inhale, lift it up and back. Exhale, right knee to left elbow, hold here. And then inhale, extend the leg out so the outer edge of the right foot is off the left side of your mat. Lift your left arm up and you're in a fallen triangle. Keep the back of the neck nice and long, so try not to drop the right ear to the right shoulder. Lift the hips up high, take one more inhale. As you exhale, keep your left hand lifted and drop the hips to the floor, so you're facing the back left corner of your mat. Turn your toes up, flex the toes back towards you, and then slowly walk the hands forward so you're in a wide seated fold towards the back corner of your mat. And here, just imagine your inner thighs are shining up towards the ceiling. So notice if your toes are started to drop forward. See if you can really flex the toes back, and then you're lengthening the spine to soften over the legs. If you need to take a small bend into the knees, that's absolutely fine. And don't worry about how far you come forward. You're just finding a nice stretch in the inner thighs. With each exhale, see if there's space to soften in a little bit more. And as much as you can, try and guide your breath into the back of the body. So you're inhaling into the back of the ribs and exhaling to soften. On your next inhale, we'll slowly start to lift back up, so walk the hands back towards you. As you exhale, we're going to look over the right shoulder to bring both hands back to the top of the mat. As you inhale, you're spinning off the back heel, so you're coming onto the toes, lifting the left heel up. You're lifting the right hip up, so you're coming back to that fallen triangle position. From here, all you're going to do is slide your foot behind your left wrist, so your right knee comes behind your right wrist more or less. If you need to tuck the heel back towards you, that's fine. So we're in a pigeon pose. Make sure you're even on both hips, and then as you exhale, slowly soften forward. So if that didn't quite make sense, your right shin is crossing the mat. So it's in line with the front edge of the mat more or less, but as I said, you can move the heel back towards you if you're feeling any fussiness in the knee or you've got particularly tight hips. So you're just taking a moment here to soften into this pose. Again, using your breath. So each exhale, see if there's space to come down a little further. And you're just taking a few moments here to allow the hip to release. So particularly with these stronger stretches, we hold them a little bit longer so we can start to become aware of the body naturally clinging on or finding resistance. And we can use our breath to start to soften. So we're consciously allowing that muscle to relax. Take one more round of breath. And then on your next inhale, slowly just start to lift up if you've softened forward. Curl the back toes under, move the left knee forward, so we're taking the pressure away from the hip. Lift the knee completely, and then we're going to sweep the right leg up and back to our three-legged dog. From here, we're bending the knee and opening the hip. So you're dropping the heel towards the left side. Try and stack the right hip on top of the left. Option to drop the left forearm down to the floor for a little bit of a variation. On your next inhale, straighten the left arm if it isn't already. Straighten the right leg, square the hip. And as you exhale, step your right foot forward between the hands, runner's lunge. Inhale, we're just stepping the left foot up to meet the right, slide the palms up to the shins, flat back, and exhale, forward fold. Inhale, we're rising up through standing, bring palms to touch, look up. Exhale, soften all the way back down into your fold. Inhale, flat back, lengthen the spine. Exhale, fold, plant the palms and step it back to your plank position once again. So finding a straight line with the body. From here, we're going to make our way into a side plank. So as you inhale, we're going to come onto the outer edge of our left foot, inner edge of our right foot. Lift the right arm up and really press through the left hand. Try and stack the shoulders, stack the hips. One more inhale. And then exhale, the right hand comes down. We're going to take it over to the other side. So inhale your left arm up as you come onto the outer edge of your right foot, inner edge of your left foot. Draw the belly in, lift the hips up high. One more inhale, and then exhale, left hand comes down, regular plank. Inhale here, and then exhale to your downward facing dog. So we're going to move straight onto the other side. So on your next inhale, lift your left leg up high, and we're coming to our three-legged dog. As you exhale, look forward towards the hands. Shifting forward to plank, you're going to tap your left knee to your right elbow. Inhale, lift it up and back, three-legged dog. Again, exhale, left knee to right elbow, strong in the arms. Inhale, sweep it up and back, three-legged dog. Exhale, left knee to right elbow. Sorry, I added an extra one on this side. I think I was feeling particularly strong in the abs that day. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, left knee to right elbow, hold. Inhale, extend the leg out so the left foot comes off the right side of the mat. Lift your right arm up, coming into our fallen triangle. Just take one more inhale. And then exhale, keep the arm lifted. Slowly drop the hips down to the floor and flex the toes back towards you. This time you're facing to the back left corner of the mat. Roll the shoulders back again, inner thighs shining up towards the ceiling. Fingertips come to the floor, and then exhale, slowly soften forward, just as much as is comfortable for you. So again, option to bend up the knees, relax the shoulders, and even if you've moved forward just an inch with your chest and that feels like a good stretch for you, then that is perfect. Stay exactly where you are. And then using the breath, so you're inhaling into the back of the body, really try to expand the rib cage. And as you exhale, just see if there's space to soften into that fold a little bit more. Just taking a few more deep breaths here. And then on your next inhale, slowly start to lift the head up. If you've folded forward, walk the hands back towards you. As you exhale, this time you're looking over your left shoulder towards the top of the mat. Bring the hands down. Curl the right toes under, lift the back heel, lift the hips up, and then you're sliding your left foot behind the right wrist. Your left knee comes behind the left wrist. You can tuck the left heel back towards you a little bit more. Find that even center in the hips. And then slowly soften forward into your pigeon pose. So again, relax the shoulders. See if you can lean slightly towards the right side. So you're not rolling onto your left hip if you can avoid it. Just let the head be heavy. If you'd like to, you can stack one fist on top of the other and just let your forehead rest on the fists. Or you can stack up some pillows if you're at home. And use each exhale to soften. So just like we did on the other side, staying here a little bit longer and seeing if we can use our breath to breathe space into that intense stretch. Maybe just notice if it feels different on this side compared to the last. That's quite a common thing. On your next inhale, we're going to think about coming out. So lift the head up, walk the hands back towards you. As you exhale, curl the back toes under, move the right knee forward. Inhale, lift the right knee completely and sweep the left leg up and back to three-legged dog. From here, bending the knee, open the hip. So your left hip stacks on top of the right, your left foot drops towards the right side. Option to drop down onto the right forearm. Take one more round of breath. So if you can lift the knee a little bit higher. And then inhale, straighten the arm, straighten the leg. Exhale, step it forward between the hands, runner's lunge. Inhale, your right foot steps up to meet your left, flat back position, halfway lift. And exhale down into your fold. Inhale, rise through standing, bring palms to touch, look up. Exhale, interlace the fingers and press the palms up to the ceiling. Inhale here, and exhale, stretch to the right. Inhale through center, and exhale back to the left. Inhale through center, bring palms to touch, and exhale, soften forward into your fold. Inhale, flat back, lengthen. Exhale, fold, plant the palms, and just step it back to your downward facing dog. Take a few deep breaths here, and then whenever you're ready, we're going to drop the knees down to the floor, sink the hips back to the heels, and take a few deep breaths in child's pose. So allow your child's pose to be whatever you need at this point in your practice. So we're starting to slow things down. Your knees can be together, your knees can be apart, arms can be reaching forward or back behind you. Bring your awareness back to your breath. And allow everything to just slow down for a few moments here. So notice any tension. Try to relax into those spaces. With each exhale, seeing if you can soften the body a little bit more. So just a few more deep breaths here in your child's pose. And then on your next inhale, taking it nice and slowly, look up towards the hands. And we're going to just slowly walk the hands back towards us. So we're coming into a kneeling position. Please feel free to take seated if kneeling isn't comfortable for you. We're going to inhale to sweep the arms up, bring the palms to touch. And then exhale once again, we're going to roll the wrists all the way down by our sides, relax the shoulders. When the hands come down behind your back, interlace the fingers, squeeze the palms together and slowly soften forward back into your child's pose, lifting the arms up. Just a few deep breaths here, working through the shoulders. And then inhale, lift the head all the way back up once again. Release the arms, and that's us done, guys. Well done for your hard work and your energy. Thank you so much for joining me, and I hope you have a lovely rest of your day.